I have a full-time job in corporate America. I have a growing digital marketing freelance business, and I'm an aspiring content creator. If there's literally anybody that can talk to you about being consistent and posting regularly, it's probably not me, but I'm learning, and as of this month, I have been on my game. So let me show you what I've learned. Being consistent with posting online is extremely difficult, especially since I always put my work and my videos and my content last. But this year we started something new, do the 9 to 5 and also post consistently. And I think it's all pretty good content, you can tell me. I'm going to assume that since you're already here and already on this video, you're already past the cringe factor. You're in the right mindset if you're here already. So we're just gonna jump over that part. So today in our part 4 of our 75 soft version of a 2025 rebrand, we're gonna talk about my go-to strategies for making sure I stay consistent, I post high quality content, and I don't burn out, all while doing this as a side thing to a full-time job. Also, I do wanna say I had a mug here the whole time. It says, go confidently, not the TV turning on. It says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you've imagined. And if that is not perfect for this video, then I don't know what is. I'm so excited for you. I'm excited for us. We're gonna do it together. So if you're ready to take control, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, because I'm doing a month-long series about how to rebrand yourself, your content, your branding, just to make you stand out more in 2025 amongst all the noise. So yeah, subscribe and check out the other parts to the video. First, you need to decide where you're gonna be posting, if you don't already have this already. To be honest, with consistency, I always think it's better to start smaller and then build on it as you get your momentum going. So I would say pick 1 to 2 platforms that you're just gonna go all in on. Those are gonna be your all-in platforms for like 3 to 6 months. That's all you're gonna focus on. Because I think that it's easier to build a habit there where you can repurpose content elsewhere versus jumping in and being overwhelmed from the beginning. Now keep in mind, I am filming this before January 19th, and as of right now, it's looking like TikTok is gonna be banned. I'm not 100% sure, but just keep that in mind. Also, if it does get banned and you're part of this community, you wanna keep up with me, I am here. You can subscribe to my channel. I do post shorts and I post long form video, and then I also post a lot of vertical video, reel type content on my Instagram. But anyway, in terms of posting frequency, I would say pick a specific number of days that you're gonna post and pick the same days every single week. So you know every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday you're posting, every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday you're posting, whatever you pick. You just know on those days you're posting and commit to those. In terms of posting frequency or how many times, these are my suggested number of times you should post each week per platform. Use this to start if you're unsure, but you know, if it doesn't work for your schedule, you can obviously tweak it to fit your schedule, because that's also a big part of staying consistent. Planning ahead is definitely the most important part of this entire process and this entire concept of consistency, and nobody knows your schedule more than you. There are 2 different ways that I like to approach content, filming, editing, posting, to keep up on a specific schedule. And it literally depends on the type of content I'm creating, because for some of my content and for some of my clients' content, I do one way, and then for other clients and for my other pages, I do another way. So it just depends on you, so pick which one you like. We're either choosing between batch filming or non-batch filming pre-planning, and I'll get into both of those. So my version of batch filming is splitting up each step of producing a video over different parts of the day or different parts of the week. So for example, I would pick one day where you're scripting and planning out an entire topics, months worth of videos. So I would just sit and just do the titles. Then at the top of each week, or whenever every 2 weeks, you sit down and you script all the videos for that, and you write all the captions for everything. Then on another day, you film all your videos or create all your content, and then on the last day, edit everything and schedule them. This could be a 4-day thing, this could be a 2-day thing, depending on what your weekends look like. If you have one day where you're completely off, you could do most of it in one day. Really depends on your schedule. As you get into it, you'll know how long it usually takes you to do each of these steps. So just pick a specific time during the week that you can get this done ahead of time so that you know that your content is going to get done and be ready by your posting date. But if your schedule is a little bit more unpredictable, or you do content where it's harder to film everything in one sitting because you have to go somewhere or you have to put on a bunch of different outfits or whatever the case may be, there is another option, and that is not batch filming but pre-planning. And I like to think of this as just incorporating the content into your actual day-to-day. So you're gonna pick a date 2 weeks out. So if you're watching this on the date that this goes live, then you're gonna pick, like, say February 10th. You're gonna pull up your calendar, and over the next 2 weeks, see what you're already doing. If you have one day where you don't have much, mark that down. If you're going to an event, put that down. If you're traveling a lot, if you're gonna work out, if you know you're gonna have a busy day, put it down and see what content relevant to your brand you can make out of it. So for example, if you're a beauty creator and you know that you're going to a couple events next week, you're going on a date night, and you're going to a football game, a playoff game or something, then you should be marking down those days and taking those opportunities to put an outfit together, to film a get ready with me, makeup, hair. Like, all of that can be done way in advance, and it's already things that you're doing, so you're incorporating it into your day-to-day anyway. Then what you're gonna do is, throughout those 2 pre-planning weeks, you're gonna sit down, and anytime you have any free time, you're gonna edit. You're gonna be, instead of doom scrolling in the evenings, if you're traveling on a flight, if you're commuting to work, you're gonna be editing whenever you have time. Then, if you know you're posting 4 times a week, you assign 1 video to each of those days leading up in those 2 weeks. So your first video will be on February 10th, and then throughout your schedule for the rest of those 2.5 weeks. It is getting dark in here, I gotta hurry up. That looks so scary. Dun, dun, dun. And if you're worried about pre-planning and pre-filming everything like 2 weeks and you feel like it's gonna be stale, you can always mix in a current video if something big happens in your industry or niche, or you can make it more relevant with the caption in text screen. Sorry, the in-text caption that you put on the screen, and the voiceover that you can do later, or the trending sound that you can do. You can always ramp it up, but just getting the content is a good starting point. So let's summarize everything so everything can be super clear in these next steps. The first thing you're going to do is pick 1 to 2 platforms that you're going to go all in on. Like, you are going to be the master at these 2 platforms. Then you're going to pick a starting date, if you haven't already, a starting date for a new brand, or if you're revamping and going to start posting again, or if you're doing the pre-planning non-batch filming method, then that's gonna be your date to start posting consistently. Pick a date when you're actually gonna get started. Next, decide on your posting schedule. How many days a week are you going to post, and on which days are you going to post? And lastly, decide on a filming and posting strategy. Are you gonna batch film? Are you not? What's gonna be your strategy moving forward? Pick something that works for your schedule, that fits into your like 9 to 5 day-to-day. And also leave your pages down below because I wanna check them out and support you. Now, you got logistics done, so happy for you. You got your brand identity done. You got your brand purpose done. You have your goals and vision board. Now we need to figure out what the heck you're gonna be posting and like what makes sense to be posting. So before it becomes completely pitch black in here, I'm going to see you all next week, but just know that a content planning strategy, market research, and finding ways to incorporate your trends into your branding, into your content is coming next week. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.